Hello viewers, today for repair we have a Dell Inspiron 2650 portable computer. It's having an issue with the keyboard. There's a couple keys that don't work. The tab key doesn't work, T and Y doesn't work, and then the two bracket keys don't work. So that would lead me to believe that there's something wrong with the keyboard connector, either in the wire, or it could just be something as easy as reseating the keyboard connection plug. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do now. There is what I believe to be the culprit. So I'm going to clean this off. There's a fair bit of dust in there. So I'm going to clean it off and we'll see what happens. Okay, just brush it out a little bit. So I'll put it back on now. Okay. Alright, the keyboard is in. Now I will put the battery back in. Hopefully this has enough charge, just enough to turn it on and check to see if the keyboard works. Gotta put the RAM back in too. There we go. The battery actually has a good amount of charge to it. E-R-T-Y. Nope, we still have no TY and we still have no brackets or tab. That's really annoying. Okay, I gotta see if I have another keyboard somewhere. Fairly confident that I have another keyboard somewhere to fit this. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so there was no luck with the other keyboard. It's a different shape and everything, so it's not going to work. I have this Inspiron here, which I believe has the same keyboard. I'm going to open this up, grab the keyboard. This keyboard works fine. I'm going to take this keyboard, stuff it in the other Inspiron there, and see what happens. This way I can figure out if the problem with the board on that other one, or it just needs a new keyboard. Because a new keyboard is like $5. It's not a big deal. But I don't want to buy one unless I absolutely know that's the problem. Okay, so here we have the keyboard is in fact the same keyboard. I'll set this aside. And now we'll take this machine and take that keyboard, put this keyboard out of here, plug in this keyboard, see how long it takes me to plug this in again. I really don't know why I struggle so much with these dumb keyboard plugs. Okay. And power. And here's the big test. Look at that, we're tabbing. And we got T's and Y's and we got brackets. Alright, so now what I'm going to do here, I know this board and this machine is fine. I'm going to throw that other keyboard there into the other Inspiron. And since I'm not keeping this Windows install, I'm just going to do this because I don't want to waste the battery. And no, I don't typically do that. Don't worry about it in the comments. Okay. This machine I've actually done a motherboard replacement in the past. This one's been apart numerous times. Now here's the junky keyboard. Oh boy, yeah, that wasn't too bad this time. It's in there. Turn this on. Bring this back up. Actually, while I got this open, I gotta fix this. This has like way too much play in it. And we'll go. It's got Windows 7 and Windows XP for those that are interested. I'm not sure if this is fixable, but I ought to give it a try. I have a feeling it's not fixable. I wonder what's under these little things here. Oh, look at that. There's a screw. Let's see if that's loose. No, I don't think that's the problem. Well, that's a whole other video. I ain't worried about that. Been working with this machine being wobbly for how many years? It's got to be wobbly, and so be it. I ain't worried about it. This one has plenty of batteries, so we can do that so you can see it. Oops. Well, again, I probably shouldn't show my password on video. How come this isn't working? Oh, durr. Oh wow, that's why it's not working. I've been trying to put in my password here and I'm not being able to get it typed in properly. That's because the T's and the Y's and the brackets and tab does not work. So this keyboard, time to get a new one. Okay, so I'll put the keyboard back in place on this one since this machine is operable. The other one's not working at the moment. I gotta reinstall Windows and everything. So I'm gonna put this keyboard back in here so I can use this computer. And we have T's and Y's and brackets and everything. Fantastic. Alright, I'll turn this off. And then I'll put this keyboard back on and I'll just have to order a new keyboard for the other machine, which hopefully I imagine would only cost a couple of dollars, since these keyboards were used in numerous different machines and they're fairly generic. Fantastic. So here's kind of a long shot. This may not work, but here's a Dell Inspiron 1000. Got this with the other one, actually, the 2650, and the keyboards are a little bit of a different form, but there's a possibility that it may fit, just for the time being. Now this is a machine that it does work, but I already have one of these. This is a secondary one, which I wasn't going to do anything with anyways, other than just stuff it in the closet in case my other one broke or needed parts or something. So this one, I'm going to take the keyboard out of here and see if it's possible to put the keyboard from this one into the other one, into the 2650, just for now until I go around and fetch a better, or a more exact rather, replacement, because I want to get that one going, and if I can't type on it, that's going to be difficult to set it up, obviously. Okay. Excellent. Ah, no. It's not the same, is it the same? I think it's a different, keyboard, connector. There it is. Doggone it. Well, that spoils that idea. So I'll put this back in there. This keyboard, I believe, worked, but it's not going to work for this case. What? This is bizarre. It is really bizarre. Okay. I don't quite see how this works, but if it works, then so be it. Alright, well that was a failed idea. Oh boy, this looks like this is going to be fun to get this thing back on there. Ah, that wasn't too bad. Okay, well, I guess this can go back in the closet. Okay, well I guess I'll put this one back together now. Keyboard's not fixed, but at least I know it just needs a new keyboard. I'm going to go around and put, a new version of Windows on there and some software or whatnot. And then when I go around and fetch a new keyboard, it'll be ready to use. Alright, well that's a little bit of a bummer to not get that fixed today, but the good news is that it is repairable and it simply needs a new keyboard, which is probably obtainable on Amazon for a relatively low price. So I will get around to doing that very soon. So, thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you have one, and subscribe. out.